Hello, hello. Welcome to the Pure Light Awakening. I am Nina, and I am here to talk to you a little bit about what I am experiencing these days, what kind of energies that we are currently in, or energies you might play in, and also a little bit about um, the situation around the planets. How does that influence us? It's when there's a full moon, when their planets are moving in retrograde, and all those kind of things. What does that do to us here on this planet? And also, let's see if there's somebody here who wants to communicate with us today. So if that's something that interests you, then stick around. Okay, so let us dig into it. I have chosen a couple of decks today, and I've chosen some crystals, and I want to show them to you. I was guided to pull out this clear quartz. If you've seen my videos before, you've probably seen this a lot. This is a very clear and beautiful crystal, I think, and one that helps me to see things clearly. So I'm very often invited to bring that out whenever I'm doing channeling work. I was also guided to bring out this very beautiful big smoky quartz crystal that I got from my boyfriend for Christmas. It's quite the massive thing, and it really helps me ground. So you want to have that connection with spirit, yes, but you also want your physical to be grounded. So that's why I was wanting to bring that one out, or guided to bring that one out. And they wanted also for me to bring out this beautiful rose quartz, and also this beautiful amethyst today. So that's kind of the crystals I have for today. Now for decks, I have brought out the Secret Language of Light and the Oracle of the Hidden World. So we will get into that in a moment. But I wanted to start out about talking a little bit about the energies that I've been feeling. We're half through January by now. Today is also the full moon, so I will include that a little bit as well. And these two first weeks of January for me has gone quite quickly. It feels like it was just New Year's, So I don't know how you guys are feeling, but for me it feels like almost like time is speeding up, for some reason. But and I've been feeling the calmness. I talked about that in the December video, I think, or no, maybe in the January video, where I talked a little bit about the stillness that I felt like, or that we would feel up until maybe mid-January, where we were invited to kind of plan for things and to kind of set things in motion, because it will the energies will change now. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been feeling the calm. Even though time has gone quickly, I've been feeling the calm, and my physical form has been going through some stuff. So now it's very much with the muscles for me. It's very muscular stuff, muscle cramps and infections in the muscles, and very stiff neck, very stiff back, pains here and there. I had a period where I couldn't lift my arm at all. Those kind of things. So for me, something is changing in the muscles. We all go through this awakening process, or this kind of feeling through different energies and in the physical form in different ways. So for me, it has been kind of from the inside and out. So in the beginning, it was very much about, of course, anxiety and trauma and panic attacks and those kind of things, and depression. And then it was also kind of the skeleton, the marrow of the skeleton. I remember I was frozen in the marrow. So that's kind of where it started for me. And then it kind of moved out. So then it was different intestines, different organs that kind of was feeling stuff. And now it feels like it's grown. So it's come out to the muscles, the outer muscles. Not the inner muscles, but the outer muscles. And I've also been feeling it kind of in my skin. My skin is going through some sort of, awakening. When about 10 years ago, I believe it was, or no, not that long ago. We're 2022 now. I believe it was 2015, so 7 years ago. My skin was just gray. Okay, it was kind of dead and just gray, and now I feel like it's starting to wake up. So as I said, it's kind of a from the inside out kind of healing not healing as to I want this to go away, but it's because 7 years ago I didn't have almost any energy in my physical form at all. It was very much on the outside of the body. So it's taken time to integrate all this light back into the physical form, and then it's rattled up a lot of the energies that you might call darker energies or low frequency energies to come up and be felt through and released. And so it's been growing from the inside out, and it's met these different energies or rattled these different energies at different times. So very much about the emotional. I feel it's not that often that those kind of things come up anymore, but I feel it very much in my physical form now. So just to have that explained, that I have gone through this process. This process, so some people call dark night of the soul, or trauma, panic attacks, anxiety, you name it, all of those kind of things. So if you are there, then you have all my love. I know how tough it is. I know how this hurts. This awakening process can be very hurtful. It can be very painful. That's just the way it is. You have chosen this on a higher level before you came to awaken this time around as a human. So your soul is already awakened. So it's not your soul waking up, it's your human actually waking up during this lifetime to understand how things actually work. So with that being said, I don't know what you are going through, if you are having physical reactions, or if you're having emotional reaction, mental reactions. So I mean, if you want to share, then feel free to comment in the comment section below. If you want more private, if you want to share more private with me, then you have to go over to Instagram and find me there and send me a private message. But if you would like to share with everybody, then comment in the comment section below what you are going through or how you have experienced this awakening so far. So I mean, for me, I'm here to try and remind you of who you are, try and share my journey, try and share what I get when I channel the information I get from my team and from God Source Energy. And that's kind of my task and why I'm here. So that just explained a little bit. If you haven't watched many of my videos yet, then you'll find different topics in my video section. So go and have a look. Anyways, but that's kind of what I've been going through lately with my physical and with my energy. I do, however, feel the calmness, okay? I feel, of course, like I need more calmness because of the physical stuff I'm going through. So I need to kind of not do too many things. But at the same time, there hasn't been a rattling of the emotional so much. It hasn't been difficult to be in this. It has felt calm. There is kind of a knowingness that everything is going to be okay. And so I haven't been rattled that way, not this time around. So that's good news for me. I feel like things are definitely moving forward, So that's good. Now, with the energies kind of on a more general level, we are in a full moon now, and full moon is always an invitation to feel something through, if there's something that you can feel through and let go now. So that's kind of why I do this video today, is because I want to encourage you to sit down maybe and feel into whatever it is that you need to feel. Just feel it through, and so you can release something. And then once the full moon is done, and once you have done this release work, then if you took the time to set down the kind of the plans, like I said in the January video, where you kind of use that still time to get some plans down on paper, then I think after this full moon, that's kind of the time when we step into doing, when we step into putting these plans in motion. Okay, so that's at least the general energy that I'm feeling, is that towards the end of January is when we start putting things in motion. Okay, things are going to move in a different way. We have also go into Mercury Retrograde now. Was it the 14th or the 15th of January? So it's of course about communication. Mercury is about communication, and So you might, of course, experience, as many people do, cell phones and computers and, you know, electrical stuff reacting to the retrograde. But also it is an invitation to, for me at least, to communicate inwards and to communicate with the things that you might normally not want to communicate with. You know, retrogrades are when things kind of get turned upside down a little bit, or inside out, if you will. And so, is there something you are not communicating outwards? Is there something you might want to look closer at? Is there some communication inwards that's needed with you? You know, you're just asking these questions and you must feel what resonates with you. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, I don't think there's so many other things I want to mention regarding planets and moon and stuff right now. I do, however, feel that we're still a little bit in this stillness, maybe a week more at least. But I do feel like the end of January is going to have some sort of shift in it, where we're going to get more into motion, as I said. Yeah. So I do feel like I think I want to do some cards now. Let's start with the Secret Language of Light cards. They were a little bit stuck, so I think I have to shuffle them a little bit, just to see if there's something that our team, Spirit Guides, wants to tell us through the cards. I use many different techniques to communicate with my spirit team. One of them is cards. You can use a pendulum. You can use sticks. You can use runes. You can use pretty much anything. You can just use your own intuition, meditation. You have to kind of find the tool that you feel most comfortable with. But I think it's fun to play around with different kinds of tools. My main tool is, of course, channeling, sinking into my eternal self and communicating. But I also find it fun to use cards and crystals also. So let's see what they can tell us through these cards today. Soul craft. Focus. One more card. Soul writing. And that's with the planning, you know, write down your soul's plan, write down your goals, plan ahead, you know, those kind of things. Yeah. So I feel like that's very much about that. The soul craft is what I feel is, you know, the word craft for me stands out. And that's your gift, your craft, your way of communicating. And also soul craft is your creativity, your way of creating. Okay. So I feel like this is very much, and also the word focus, of course. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the movement forward? So for me, this is very much about what I said, the focus on your craft, write stuff down, planning, focus on forward movement, to have that as your focus. If there's something from the past that you need to let go of, then you feel it through and you use this full moon to let go. But I think they're very much encouraging us to look forward and to plan for the future, to step into the future, to let go of the past once and for all. So let's also pull some Oracle of the Hidden Worlds cards. They are not so sticky, so I don't have to shuffle them the other way. Let's see what we get. The Angel Gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. It looks like this. The Angel Gate. Okay. So cleansing, protection, and blessing. Good. I'm going to pull 3 cards here as well. The gift, present, honoring, offering. So again, about your gift here. I mentioned it also with the other cards. One more card. Yeah. Light dancer, illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. So for me, this is very much about they had, and as I've been saying for quite some time now, if you followed my videos, I feel like they're very much encouraging us to step it up, to start sharing our journey, to start telling people about what we know, what we have learned so far about how things kind of are woven together, how things work when it comes to the spiritual. And so I feel like this is very much about your gift. Honoring your gift, offering your gift to others. And it says illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. So you as a shining soul, you as your radiant self are encouraged to share. You also have the angel gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. So for me, that is a message from the angels saying that they're here, they're with you on this journey, and we can of course ask them for help whenever we want to, and protection. You are protected, always. But if you feel like you need some extra protection, all you have to do is ask, and they will be there. So I feel like there is a huge encouragement here to kind of step it up. To work on letting go of the past and leave it in the past once and for all, stepping into this new planning for the future, as I've said, and start sharing the information. Very important. So for the end today, I'm going to hold on to some crystals, and I'm going to see if there's somebody here who wants to communicate. I don't want to make this video too long today. So let us just see what we get when we hold on to the crystals and connect, to see if there's somebody here who wants to give us some messages today. Just a second. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I got messages first, but then I asked you who was here, because I always want to start with whom I'm connected to, so you know. So the first one that there's 3 actually here today, and the first one that came through was Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel. He's very much about love, very much about the heart chakra, healing the heart, matters of the heart, and also Raphael, the healing angel, came, and also Archangel Michael. So those 3 are kind of standing around here and wanting to communicate. And so I also felt immediately when I touched the crystals and I kind of logged on, I felt something in my stomach, and I was told the importance of not just the energy that we bump up against, what other people and what's kind of out there in the world, but also the energies that you put into your physical form. Where do they vibrate? So are you sure that the food and the drinks that you are eating and drinking right now are vibrating together with where you are vibrating on the inside right now? Of course, if you have cravings, then follow the cravings, because there might be something energetically within you that needs something specific in order to kind of be released or to go through, so don't be too judgmental on yourself regarding what you eat and what you drink. But also, on the other hand, if you are not following what your body is trying to tell you. Maybe you're putting stuff into your physical form that does not resonate, then it's going to create more issues with the physical. Okay, so I kind of got a pain in my stomach when I logged on, and I heard tell them that they need to feel into what kind of vibrational food matches with their own vibration right now. So you can do an exercise where you're holding the food you want to eat in your hand, or the package of the food or whatever, and kind of closing your eyes and opening up and actually feeling the energies of it, and then kind of, or holding onto your stomach, and then feel how do I feel now? How does my stomach feel when I'm holding this food up against my stomach? And that way you can kind of sense, is this something I should eat right now, or should I have a break from it? Doesn't mean you never could eat it again if it's like something you very like chocolate or coffee, or I don't know, something. But you know, make sure that you feel into it so that you fill the body with what the body needs and not what the ego tells you that you need. Okay, so that was kind of a big message from both actually Samuel and Raphael. Samuel talks about the need for opening the heart. It sounds very simple, and it sounds like, yeah, we'll heard that before. That's what everybody says. But in this time and age, it's very, very important. Okay, there is a need for more heart space, more love, more openness on the planet right now. There's a lot of judging back and forth. There's a lot of duality things going on, a lot of strong voices, a lot of fighting. So we are in desperate need of some love. And so he's encouraging all of us who are light workers or who are watching this to open your heart, to make sure that you check in with your heart space before communicating with people, to be part of that love frequency, Christ consciousness that comes to the planet right now. So be open to receiving more of that love energy. Call in Archangel Samuel and ask him to fill you up with that loving energy. And that once you are full of that energy, then that kind of will spill over, and it will spill over to everybody else in your vicinity. And that's kind of how we help to spread that love on the planet right now. I'm also getting a pain here in my throat, so I don't know if there's somebody out there who has a pain here. Yeah, of course, as always, I would always tell you to check with the physical doctor as well. You know, we are physical form as well, and the doctors are the ones that knows the physical part of it best. The energetical part of it, that's a different question, but also check with the physical. Okay, so that was for some of you. Now, but I do feel like there's a pain here, and also that is regarding something listening, because I'm feeling it also in my ear. So there might be somebody who has an ear problem or some difficulties with an ear or throat. With that, I would say, of course, you check it with a physical doctor. But also for some of you, it might also be that they are trying to encourage you to listen. Okay, open up and listen. And for some of you, it's to open up and communicate. Okay, so that was for some of you. And call in Raphael to help with that, the healing angel. He comes in with a green ray. Samuel comes in with a pink. Raphael comes in with the green. Is there anything else? Yeah, Michael. Okay, yeah. Michael comes in with the blue ray. He is very protective. He can help you cut cords to the past. He can help you with finding the strength to stand in certain situations. And he can protect you and your family. He can set up kind of his shields around you. So whenever you feel like you need that extra protection, then call in Michael. Remember that angels are omnipresent. There is no time where they live, and so they can be everywhere at once. So it isn't like you don't want to take up his time because he should probably be with somebody else. No, it doesn't work that way. He can be with everybody at the same time, or they can. All the angels can. So don't be afraid to ask the angels for help whenever you need it. Okay. What else? I think that was it. Yeah, there isn't really anything else. Michael was just repeating the protection thing. Okay, so there might be somebody out there who needed to hear they are protected, you're safe. And call upon him if you need more protection, and he will come. So I guess that was some particular message for somebody out there that was important, since he kind of repeated it. So that was pretty much all the messages I had for today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope this gave you something today. I will try and make shorter videos, but more frequently. But of course, also the monthly, as I always do. So I'll be back again, of course, with the February video in a week or two, or in a week probably. But I'm going to try and make some more videos now in January. I have been planning to be more frequent on making the videos for a long time, but as I explained in the beginning, that I've been having a lot of issues and stuff going on with me not being able to lift my arm and all that stuff. So and also, you know, life happens and family happens and all that stuff. So I haven't really been able to do as much as I wanted to, but I'll try now that I feel like I can. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. If you like what I do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. And if there's somebody you know that might benefit from the videos I do, please share. And feel free to comment if you have any questions, or if you have any comments to the videos I make, or if there's something particular you would like me to talk about, then feel free to comment in the comments section and I'll look at it, okay? Thank you so much for being with me today. I wish you the very best. Until the next time I see you.